Now in this video, we are back in the Canadian wilderness. You know, there are just a lot of very interesting bush airports here, definitely. And today we got a very special one, Jesus Christ. Yeah, this is Quittam River Airport. I wouldn't call this an airport necessarily, more of like a dirt strip. And I really just wanted to show you how beautiful this scenery is really for X-Plane. Yeah, the developer of this scenery is PropStrike. This is not an advertisement. They just do very amazing bush airport products, just like this one. Now let's check out this little airstrip. Got a very dirty Cessna 152 or something here. Yeah, this does not seem like a plane that I would necessarily like to fly, but you know. And yeah, this is really in the Canadian wilderness. We have got some... Oh wow, the objects here are actually moving. We've got a little house here and a little antenna. And well, here we have this dirt strip. And this is not a long dirt strip. And we're actually surrounded by some huge trees. And I don't think a plane with a wide wingspan can land here properly. But we'll find that out later on. Okay, I think we can already start with the first plane. This is the Cessna 172. I mean, obviously this plane can operate on every single airport. This airport should not be an issue either. So yeah, no worries about this one. Let's just take off. Now, something I can tell already is that the takeoff here is very bumpy. Obviously, we have an unpaved dirt runway, which are not the best conditions for planes. Okay, let's rotate. The thing is, actually, we have to climb out of this airport. Crashing into some trees will be the biggest problem here. No, this was a pretty successful takeoff, so let's move on to a bigger plane. I'm not really sure about operating bigger planes. Let's try the Cirrus Vision Jet, which is pretty much the smallest jet there is. Now, the approach alone is very special. You have to come in from the side here. Actually, I don't know if the Cirrus Vision Jet is even certified to land on dirt runways like these. I actually don't think it is, but, you know, we'll find that out in a second. Oh, that was a very butter landing. You cannot deny that. That was a very beautiful landing, right? Yeah, this was no problem. Yeah, my PC is really fighting with this shadow. Yeah, it doesn't like this one. Okay, that worked out very well, you can say that. Even though we are kind of close to the end of the runway, I wonder what's gonna happen if we overrun. Well, let's move on to a bigger jet now. Yeah, this is the Pilatus PC-24. That is a very special plane because it is certified to land on a grass or even a dirt runway or even a sand runway, I think. Now, this plane is a pretty tough plane. Is it tough enough for this small dirt runway? Let's find out. Let's actually land this plane here as well. Okay, let's see if we can land this private jet here. We should be able to on paper, I think. This is a very tough jet. Turning right. Okay, let's see. We should stop in time. And there we go. We have actually stopped. That is good. The plane isn't really enjoying this trip as I probably struck the landing gear into this fence. Just maybe, but we still kind of stopped. That's good. So we can move on to an airliner. Yeah, you know what? Let's now try the CRJ-200, which is more of an exotic plane, maybe. Yeah, we're talking airliners now, definitely. This might be possible, though, still. Maybe, I hope. Full power takeoff. Let's see. We should be able to take off perfectly fine, I guess. Oh, God. Oh, no. Well, this might have not been a very successful landing, right? Oh, there's a helipad here. This was not a very successful flight. This airstrip is just a little bit too small for a proper takeoff, maybe. So let's move on to a bigger plane. Actually, stopping an aircraft at landing is a lot easier than taking it off. Yeah, we're in the 737. Okay, let's see. 30, 20, 10. Oh, no. Yep, we just totally overran there. This is not a very airliner-friendly airport, you can say that. To be quite honest, this was more of a controlled crash than a landing, really. But, I mean, what should I have done? And I think trying bigger planes will even be more depressing, right? So let's try some planes that should work. And that is the Twin Otter. I mean, obviously. Yeah, this is the Twin Otter. Yeah, this plane is used at the most extreme places on this planet. On the shortest of the shortest and the dangerous runways. Yeah, the Twin Otter would be a plane that I would see operate here as well. Let's try landing it. Okay, that was a kind of smooth landing. We should stop in no time. Yeah, this is an airliner that should definitely be able to operate here, no question. Now, I don't know about a bigger plane that could honestly operate here. I mean, not even the CRJ worked. How about the C-130? I mean, it's not necessarily an airliner, but it is a big plane. Even though wingspan is definitely going to be a problem here. Yeah, these wings will definitely be broken after the landing, but that is a problem for later on, right? Oh goodness. Okay, we should stop though. That is not a problem normally in this plane. There we have it. I think this is really the biggest plane that I would be confident of operating here. I mean, it can land at a very, very low speed and take off at a very, very low speed as well. And also it stops very, very quickly. So yeah guys, thank you for watching today's video, and I'll see you tomorrow. As always, good night.